Good morning. Happy Vlogtober day 4. It is pretty much the same routine for me, just a little bit later in the day. It's about 6:30 in the morning. Instead of running today, I have cross training. So I'm going to my F45 class that is hosted at the campus gym. F45 is functional 45. It's about a 45-minute kind of like HIIT circuit training thing. And so pretty much my whole admission squad shows up for this because the teacher typically is one of the other admission counselors, but I think he's traveling this week, so we might have a sub, but that's okay. I haven't gotten to go in a while, so I'm very excited to be able to go to my F45 class. Yesterday I did do my 6-mile run, and that was kind of a slog. It didn't go super hot for the first 3 miles. I feel like I'm getting to that point where I have to like hit a stride, but the stride takes like half an hour. So that's kind of a thing. In terms of my knitting, I've been working late pretty much every day this week, and will for today and tomorrow. So I haven't been able to get a ton of knitting done. I was telling my sister that I haven't been able to work on my test knit, my excavation sweater, because I feel like I need to like sit and focus because it's all over color work. And I don't know about you all, but I need to like get into like a flow when I'm doing color work, and it's not something I can just like pick up, put down. So I've been really mostly focusing on my socks. So I did start my October sock swap. My sister's like blazing through hers, but I at least have that going. So that's been pretty easy to pick up because I have done the Rhinebeck Roomies pattern before, which is the pattern that we're doing for this month. And probably tonight, like in between, you know, work ending and the meeting I have to do that is, you know, causing me to stay a little bit later today, I will probably work on my vanilla sock that was my movie knitting. So knitting is still happening, just not on the current plan, or the plan that I had originally intended. But Friday night I should get home at a decent time, so I think I'll focus on my sweater then. And then on Saturday, I do have to work on Saturday, but after my students go out on tour, I can work on my knitting if I don't have any work things I need to do. So I'll bring my sweater with me, and then I have the rest of the day to also work on knitting before I fly out on Sunday. And on that day, I am also going to the Lambtown Festival in Dixon, California with my sister and my dad, and maybe the rest of the squad too, but we're not sure about that. So it is a packed week. I am very sleepy, but it's okay. I'm gonna go to F45. Waving. We're happy. Yay! It cannot be a day for Chaylee. Ooh, look at that sun. Without a struggle in my fitness journey. I was doing a pickup of my sandbag to run with it, and I went to grab it, and I guess my nails are too long because I picked it up, bent my nail back too far. You can't really see it here. And then it started to bleed in the middle of that circuit. Grabbed a Band-Aid. I'm good. I can keep going. And then went to go do the box jump on one of those metal box jumps. Missed the box. Slammed my shins into the box. Didn't fall down. Saved it like a swan is what I told them. Graceful like a swan. And continued on the class. So I have a busted shin, a busted finger. But pride is high because I made it. But nobody tell my mother that I've injured myself during F45. My sister also asked a good question. Nobody freak out. I can still knit. It was my left hand that I injured. I am right-handed. Clearly top priority. I'm good. Knitting can still happen. So every Wednesday we do Wellness Wednesday, which is like a mini farmer's market on campus. I got 2 pork and cheese pupusas and a mango and coconut agua fresca. This is my favorite thing. I'm devastated I will miss 3 Wednesdays, but I'm so pleased. So today has been a not particularly busy, but just a steady flow of things day. I have one more meeting before I get to go home, which is lovely. And I have a lot of things I do want to get done. specifically relating to the knitting. By a lot of things I mean two, but they are things that take some time. So the first is that I am part of an Advent swap, and I have completely forgotten who the host is, but my partner is Emily, and I have had such a good time connecting with her. And so I am packaging up the swap to be sent out to her, because since I'm gone the entire rest of this month, I do want to get it to her this week, or at least put in the mail this week. And so the level or the type of swap that I signed up for is 4 full skeins. So I have picked those out, and I have purchased goodies and got some fun stuff. So I need to just wrap those up and then package them all. And then I also need to do the last cubby from my Knit Killies challenge. So I will get working on that as soon as I can get home. So it has been a day. We've got injuries. We've got a tired Haley. So I'm getting Taco Bell for dinner, because you know what? Treat yourself. Plus I've made no other food. So, and especially because I'm going on a trip. I'm leaving for 3 weeks on Sunday. I have no food in the house, because why would I buy more groceries? And I have so much to do tonight. So I'm speaking to you all to validate my decision to go to Taco Bell, but I'm feeling very confident about my decision to stop at Taco Bell on the way home. And a fantastic continuation of things going well for Haley today. I got all set up to film me putting together the Advent for my Advent swap partner, and then realized Advents are a surprise. So I really shouldn't film myself putting together said surprise Advent for my wonderful partner, who did mention that they sometimes watch the channel. So I'm like, well, that would just be a moot point. So I wrapped up everything. I did a special little note, and it all is in this beautiful Trader Joe's bag here, because I also realized I did not have a box to put them in. So tomorrow I need to go to the mailroom at school to pick up a box so that I can package everything up and get it shipped out. So that is the plan. I feel much better after eating my Taco Bell. I have knit absolutely 0 stitches today, so that's lovely. I am going to now probably transition over to trying to at least trying to get through the last cubby for my Knit Killies challenge. If you're following along in that, this next challenge for me is cataloging my entire yarn stash, and so it has been a journey and a half. That video should post either Friday or Saturday, you know, if I can get my act together by then. So please feel free to check that one out. I feel good about it. Last night's cubby was one of the bigger cubbies, so it took me about half an hour, so I feel good. It's about 8 o'clock now, so I think I can get that done by 8:30. I would love to get some knitting in, so I at least can show you what I've been working on. And hopefully that will kind of close out tonight. I feel like tomorrow is my last big day of this week. Friday is gonna be kind of a typical day for me, so I feel like we are on the slog. Things will get easier, probably not, but that's okay. We are going with the flow. I still have some Baja Blast left, so morale is high.